Assalamu alaikum. This is me Sabah Training Wali, and I'm student of Rehan AI Teacher Training Institute, batch number 24, level 1. Today I have session with ChatGPT on the topic how to deal with criticism and use it for self improvement. Hello ChatGPT.
Yes. Hey, so glad you picked this topic because criticism can sting. What's been your hardest part with it so far?
Okay, let's start the topic. My first question is, what is criticism and why is it a natural part of our life?
Criticism is feedback about what someone thinks didn't work or could improve. It's normal everywhere because we're all learning, making things, working with others. It's a signal, not a sentence. It's how we fine tune skills and sometimes toughen our skin a little too. The aim isn't to avoid it, but to handle it well.
What is difference between constructive criticism and destructive criticism?
Constructive criticism points to specific behaviors and offers doable next steps. Destructive criticism attacks the person, not the work, and doesn't offer a way forward. One builds, the other just scratches.
My next question, why do many people find it difficult to accept criticism?
Because it pokes at identity, not just the task. It can feel personal even when it's not meant that way. Also, past experiences like harsh or unfair feedback can train someone to brace or shut down.
How can we stay calm and avoid reacting emotionally when someone criticizes us?
Pause, breathe slow before speaking. If needed, say, thanks, give me a second. Then try to restate what they said
What is the
in a neutral way, which buys time and helps the brain shift from react mode to think
what is the
mode.
first step to do after receiving
Yeah, go ahead.
criticism?
Slow your reaction down, breathe, and listen fully before responding.
How can we determine whether criticism is helpful or should be ignored?
Ask, does this describe specific behavior? Is there a doable suggestion? If yes, it's likely useful. If it's just insults or vague negativity, feel free to set it aside.
What are some common mistakes people make when responding to criticism?
Jumping in defensively, interrupting, taking it as an attack, and missing any useful nugget that's actually there.
What role does self awareness play in accepting feedback?
It lets you notice your knee jerk feelings like shame or anger without letting them steer. That pause creates room to hear the actual point and choose what to do with it instead of, snapping back. Well,
How
that's
can
the short version.
criticism help us grow personally and professionally?
It shows blind spots, points to skills we can polish, and helps us adjust how we communicate or perform. The growth comes from filtering what's useful and letting the rest of it slide off rather than swallowing it whole.
How can we turn negative comments into opportunities for self improvement?
Look for the one concrete point hidden in the comment. If you can turn it into a small experiment or practice for next time, great. If not, let it go. Improvement comes from focused tweaks, not from absorbing every negative thing that's said.
How can we build confidence without becoming defensive when criticized?
Practice small, low stakes feedback moments. Ask clarifying questions like, what would that look like? Thank people when it's helpful. Boundaries are fine when it's not. Confidence is
What are some practical strategies for learning from feedback and making positive changes?
pick one point to focus on, turn it into a small test or practice, see what changes. Then check back later. Keep the loop tight and doable.
Can you share an example of someone who became successful by learning from criticism?
Let me check. Sure. A well known example is J.K. Rowling. Her manuscript was rejected multiple times, but she used the feedback to refine her work, kept submitting, and eventually her book was accepted, becoming one of the best selling series ever. The key wasn't treating criticism as a verdict, but as input to refine the craft and keep going. Persistence plus using constructive feedback. And yes, sometimes the win comes later than you want, but it comes because you stayed in the game.
What daily practices can help us become more resilient, open minded, and willing to learn from criticism?
Try a quick daily debrief. What went well? What can I tweak? Add one curiosity question when you get feedback. Can you show me an example? And do one tiny exposure to new perspectives. Read something outside your usual feed. And keep a small win log because noticing progress keeps you open instead of bracing.
How can leaders, teachers, or parents give criticism in a way that motivates rather than discourages?
Start by anchoring in what's working, then name one behavior, not the person, and suggest a clear next step. Keep the tone matter of fact, but kind, and ask, would you like an example? That keeps agency with the receiver, which motivates instead of crushes.
What is your most important advice for using criticism as a tool for continuous growth and self improvement?
Treat criticism like raw ingredients. You taste it, keep what nourishes, spit out what's rotten. Then try one small change this week. Small steps, steady rhythm, that's growth.
Okay, ChatGPT, now our session is going to end, and thanks for answering my all the questions. The session was very grateful. I'm highly thankful to you. You give me your time, and take care. Bye bye for now.
Bye, take care.